Are you still struggling in the speaking or listening section? This video is only for you guys. Today's topic is Retell lecture. I'm going to share some tips and tricks regarding this topic. And also, I will let you know how a 5-band scorers collect the keywords versus a 9-band scorers collect the keywords. You have to understand. Doesn't make sense. You have keywords, you can get good scores. There are lots of things behind it, right? Let's discuss one by one. So if you are here for the first time, do subscribe my channel, and we are also providing classes in 3 different languages: Hindi, English and Punjabi. And the best part is we can provide you one-to-one sessions. Yes. So guys, Retell lecture includes speaking plus listening scores, and speaking is based on 3 different pillars. I'm not talking only for the Retell lecture. Even each and every topic in the speaking section is based on content, oral fluency and pronunciation. But we will focus on Retell lecture only. In the case of Retell lecture, what is content? Each and every keyword or phrases that you are collecting, that is called content. Oral fluency means your speed. Don't try to speak faster, right? Pronunciation. Understand pronunciation versus accent. Some students are thinking if we will use foreigner accent, then only we can get good scores. No. Doesn't matter what your accent. The main thing is pronunciation, clarity. Clarity of words, what you are speaking. So you have to maintain these 3 pillars, right? You have to balance all the things. Some students are thinking if we will speak very fastly, it will may impact on your pronunciation. The main thing is the computer recognizing your voice or recording your voice? If not, then doesn't really matter what you are speaking, you may lose your scores. So always speak at moderate rate. So I'm going to play one question. Firstly, I will collect keywords as a 5-band scorer student, and you will find out what mistakes a 5-band scorer did, right? So I'm just playing a question. Just take a look. You can also collect the key points, then you can match at what level you are. Okay.
The birth rates increased during 20th century, but it starts to decrease over the last 2 decades. In the year 2000, as an example, the birth rate remained at around 1.1% to 1.2%. Birth rates dropped to their lowest point, which has never been seen in society. There are even some negative birth rates in other countries. The reason is that the Western countries' women are becoming more and more reluctant to give birth to babies, especially those young women under 30 years old. However, the male status in society remains as strong as it ever has in recent years. It also has impacts on males in society, especially young men, and it might have some connection with unemployment rates as well.
So you have only 10 seconds. Then after you have to speak for 40 seconds. Not exactly 40 seconds. You don't have to speak each and every keyword, but in this case you can see my keywords are very less. However, the duration of this lecture is just 45 seconds, no problem at all. But this is the keywords collecting method for 5 or 6 bands scorer. Now I'm going to play again this question.
The birth rates increased during 20th century, but it starts to decrease over the last 2 decades. In the year 2000, as an example, the birth rate remained at around 1.1% to 1.2%. Birth rates dropped to their lowest point, which has never been seen in society. There are even some negative birth rates in other countries. The reason is that the Western countries' women are becoming more and more reluctant to give birth to babies, especially those young women under 30 years old. However, the male status in society remains as strong as it ever has in recent years. It also has impacts on males in society, especially young men, and it might have some connection with unemployment rates as well.
So you just have to check these two keywords and what is the difference? Can you comment? Are you collecting keywords or phrases like this? That is incorrect method. Why? How you can speak in this case? Does it really matter what template you have? You will speak. The lecture was based on birth rate. The speaker mentioned 20th century 2000 1.1%. The speaker explained 2.2% society and countries. He also told about babies, male impacts and young men. What is this, mind? Seriously? Do you want to score more than 65 or 79 plus? And you are doing this type of silly mistakes? Incorrect. Do not perform or collect keyword like this. What do you have to do? Now, moving further. What is the difference between these keywords or this is the data? So guys, here I am collecting phrases. I'm not saying if you are collecting keywords, you can't get good scores. But if you are collecting keywords, then how you can make a sentence? Your English level is low. I'm just making videos for those students who are struggling and not getting good scores in the PT speaking, listening or writing. Moreover, they have less communication skills. If you are collecting keywords on the basis of keywords, you will think in the real exam like how I can make a sentence with these keywords. Hence, you will stop yourself. It may impact on your oral fluency and pronunciation. What we need to do? Collect phrases. Put these phrases exactly into your template. Doesn't matter what type of template you are using. Do not think you have to use hi-fi vocabulary in PT speaking Retell lecture. The main thing is how you are delivering your lecture and collecting keywords. Birth increase in 2000. Simple. 1.1 to 1.2% birth rate increased. Negative birth rate in other countries. Male status and society remain same. Some connection with unemployment. Here, if you are by mistake, if you are using is instead of are, no problem. Doesn't really matter for grammatical mistakes. Do not think about it. There is no negative marking. PT speaking software is judging your confidence level, how you are delivering your lecture with good oral fluency and pronunciation, how much data you are speaking. That is really important. So approximately 5 to 7 sentences. If you are speaking with good oral fluency and pronunciation, you can still get good scores, guys. So how you can speak? Use simple template or you can use your own template, no problem. I don't know what is your template. You can comment your template. We will check and we will let you know, right? So this is the very easiest way to explain Retell lecture. You have only 10 seconds. Your mind is ready to speak because in the first line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line. So we have 5 lines. Your mind is ready. In first line, I have to speak like this. Second line, third line, and so on. Do not make a khichdi. Khichdi is a type of dish in India. So some students are writing like this, birth, and collecting all the keywords and writing keywords like this in a single or in a single line. In that way, if you are collecting keywords and writing keywords in a single line, how your mind will prepare like how to speak. Make it simple, guys. just complete in 5 lines, right? Our students are getting good scores. Even weak students are getting good scores. They were thinking how we can achieve good scores, and after our coaching, with the help of this method, they got more than their desired scores. You can also pass this exam very easily, guys. The lecture was based on what you can speak, but your template, I don't know, I'm just speaking with my template. The lecture was based on increased birth rate in 2000. The speaker explained birth rate increased from 1.1% to 1.2%. Moreover, she mentioned negative birth rates in other countries. Furthermore, she also discussed male status and society remains the same. To conclude, this lecture was based on some connection with unemployment rate. Very simple. When you are done, just click the next button. So guys, I hope you like my video. There are lots of other techniques. Do not think like if your level is low, how we can achieve. We have tips and tricks. We can provide you classes as per your level or target. For example, if your target is 50 each or 65 each, some students are thinking like if we will think about 65 each, then only we can get 50 each, or 79 each, then we can get only 65 each, or 90 out of 90, then we can get 79 each. That is incorrect method, guys. That will never happen. Only thinking will never work. You have to perform accordingly, right? So here is my number, guys. If you like my video, you can contact us. We are providing one-to-one sessions as per your timings, and you can join physical classes in Jalandhar city. You can book your seat. All the very best. Bye-bye.